Yeah. Let's choke to this. This Super Chop TV. Where we get super chop and we talk TV. I don't know what you do. You don't know what I do. But I know what we do. We get chopped and we chop it up. I'm Papa No Leon, and we about to get into it. I want to talk about violence. Yeah. Violence. Yeah. You know, some violence is just not, it's not cause for, right? And unnecessary violence. Like, you got to call it for what it is, right? And just in my opinion, okay, and the things that I've seen and been through and, have been able to be a part of, right? Like, I kinda got an eye for when, like, that's what's going on. You see what I'm saying? So recently, Bobby Shmurda was in Minneapolis, right? Now, from what it looked like, okay, from what it looked like, Bobby got the brakes beat off of him, right? This is what you would think. But then, and that's just to the naked eye. But to a thoughtful mind, right? You start to think, you say, man, wait, what the fuck? What could they have done? Like, what would they have been doing that for to Bobby, right? And then you start to play things in your head and you say, I just can't think of nothing. I don't see no reason why nobody in Minneapolis, Minnesota would have wanted to do nothing to Bobby Shmurda. Like, and that's just what the natural average mind would think. So the majority would probably think the same thing, because I mean, you couldn't get a lot of people to come up with nothing to say that it's like, this is what this is. So I have to think that. So then now I'm sitting and I'm thinking, I say, okay, well, as an artist, right? Like, Bobby ain't there to get into it with nobody. He ain't there to beef with nobody. He don't know none of y'all to beef with you. Why would he be there to beef with you, right? So then, from the looks of it, it happened once, like either while or after he was performing. I'm not sure. I just know he was performing at 1 minute, and then 1 minute there was a fight, and I don't know what the sequence of it is. But that's neither here nor there. Okay? What we are here to talk about is the fact of the matter, and the fact that, me personally, I think he was lined up low key. And that was supposed to just be a chain snatching, like, But, of course, when you're doing wrong, shit go wrong. Anybody who in the streets know, when you are going to do wrong with bad intentions, shit always go wrong. It's always something that go wrong. So now, right, it's a few different angles that's out. We're going to explore the ones we can find, and we're going to kind of dissect and break them down, so then y'all can have a clear understanding as to why I think and feel the way that I feel, right? So, first and foremost, his chain was still intact. They just had the charm, right? The pendant. Okay. And then one of his rings is circulating now. That's all I've seen. I've seen the pendant, and then I seen this ring. Now, it's a rapper from there named Migo Bands, who he posted a video with the ring on. You feel me? Now, he posted this video. So now, the way that ring looked as if it was fitting his finger, I would almost have to think and know that it would have fit Bobby Shmurda's finger a little bit better, right? Okay, now how did he get it off his finger? How did you get this ring off of his finger, sir? Because one video the first video, we're gonna watch that video, right? Now the first video that it's like he still got his jewelry on after he's fighting. He still has these rings on his finger after he's fighting. And whoever he punched the fuck out you. You punched the fuck out him. You punched the fuck out him. But he punched the fuck out. I don't think that shit. I don't know what he was on. I don't know if it was just adrenaline or what, or I don't know. But you threw one, he threw three. Three of them bitches. And he was getting it on with y'all in there. I didn't know this first video right here happened. He was in there getting it on with y'all. Like, you hear me? Hold on.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh shit! Bobby! Shit! Bobby! Oh my god! Oh shit! Oh!
I want to stop it there. Before we go and see that Bobby has this. Who let him in with that gun? What security let him in with that gun? And then, my dear boy, your name is Rico. Is that what they said? Is that somebody knew you? Yeah. Whoever was recording this knew you and said your whole goddamn name. Well, it ain't your whole name, but I'm pretty sure plenty of people can see this video and hear that a motherfucker say that's Rico when they're gonna be like, that is Rico from wherever the fuck you from. Like, that's crazy. But who let you in there with that? You want to know something that's crazy? I wonder, right, if something bad would have happened in there with that gun, which I'm glad that it didn't. But why do you need it inside of the club? What is the purpose in having it inside of the club? Like, y'all just, like, I mean, it at what point does it come to where you stop thinking that and saying, like, I gotta, like, it's not them. You don't think you're going to jail? Like if you shoot a motherfucker inside the club, you don't think you're going to jail? You just gonna be like, you're just gonna shoot a motherfucker in the club and nobody gonna know you done it. Huh? You're gonna get up out of there, you're gonna run away. You're gonna be free for what? How long? You can't go do nothing. You gotta go hide. So you took this gun in here for what though? Now motherfucker got you on camera dropping it. And then saying your name. See, this be the part where y'all just don't think. You don't think, and this is why what happens be happening. You know what I'm saying? And then it be dumb shit like this go on. But let's go and see his rings on his finger.
Where's the crashing out? You crashing out? You crashing the fuck out, nigga. What the fuck?
Now, I want y'all to understand, right? Not only does he have on his ring, he also has the whole piece to his whole chain is together. His chain is still together. Now, after all that melee y'all just seen, his chain was still together, right? It's already broken up. It's already broken up. This man y'all ain't that angry at him. He ain't did nothing that bad. Fam, you just dropped the whole motherfucking pistol on the ground. These folks just saw you pick this gun up. The security, see, listen, this is where things get bad and should be looking stupid for y'all. Security just saw you pick this gun up, yet they still, in some kind of way, let y'all get back to him. Why? You want to know why? Because y'all didn't have his shit. Y'all didn't have his shit. The mission wasn't complete. It wasn't that much anger in there for him. Y'all wasn't that mad at him. Y'all already whooped him. What, he threw a microphone? And y'all was that mad and he was standing there talking shit? No, y'all didn't have his shit. Y'all wanted his shit. Y'all needed his shit. And guess what? Y'all had to run back up on him so y'all can go get it.
Where's Arnold? Keep crashing out. Keep crashing out. Keep crashing the fuck out, nigga. Oh!
Now, when they grabbed him and walked him over, that's when they walked him over to that corner wall part, right? Now, this is what's crazy. It should be over after that. Like, it should dead ass be over after that. Like, there should. Alright, so look, right? I found the other clip that I was looking for. Because now this is why I said, if you ask me, and I'm finna smoke to this. If you ask me, this just proves and shows that motherfuckers was on bro and was trying to just take his shit. You feel me? So now, this is when he is finna get pushed over into the corner. And it's a lot of moving parts here. It's a lot. Y'all. This is why they say, man, sometimes you gotta allow for your education to override your ego. You know? It's a lot of moving parts in here. We got the dude, a gun done fell out of his shit. Security seen him pick it up. Didn't kick him out because he came right and right back and was, that's not a good look. That's not a fucking good look. That is not a fucking good look. Then it sounds like you hear a motherfucker saying something about a chain. You hear it. You're gonna hear it. Y'all are gonna hear it. And I just want to know, how do you get a ring off of a motherfucker's finger? Now, also, like I said, the only reason that this continued is because his shit wasn't gone from the first melee. See, had his chain been snatched in the first melee, then I feel like, and then they say he started it, right? So we're gonna go to the part 2 because I want to show that part where they say he started it, because I don't really feel like he started it. You know, I really feel like that at some point somebody did. Nobody likes to be touched. Let's just get that through the gate. Nobody likes to be touched. Nobody likes to nothing. And he got a lot of jewelry on. You know what I'm saying? So like, maybe the security was coming and telling him, because I don't know. I can't see him coming to tell him he can't smoke in there, because this looks like it was the gold room. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really see them saying that he couldn't smoke in there. So why they would have been walking up on him and what was going on, I don't know at this point. But y'all take a look for yourself. Now, right? Whatever that little situation right there was, and he went, you nigga, like you heard him say that. Whoever was recording and went behind the little beam, we don't know what all went on right there. We don't know what provoked that swing. We don't know if he got pushed. We don't. Anything could have happened at that moment, right? Now, my thing is this. Regardless of all of that, like swung his fist, right? These guys here, they're not security.
Oh! Oh! Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
Yeah, that wasn't security that started swinging on him. So, I mean, at the end of the day, we don't, so we can't really say, but we know there was an exchange of words. And for him to say you, I would have to think that the reply that he gave was due to somebody asking, like, who the fuck is you talking to, or who you think you're talking to, or whatever, something along them words. This is my interpretation of this whole situation. But at the end of the day, I still feel like they was just trying to take bro shit. This was all just the underlay for the overlay. And here we go with where and why I say that, right? Because it should have been over. After that first melee, it should have been over. Dude dropped the motherfucking gun. The security saw that. It should have been over. It should not have been nothing else, right? Security was finna pepper spray and some more shit. They telling the security, nah, don't pepper spray. Hold on. You got the patrons. Yeah, hold on. Let's go. We're gonna check that little part out. They telling security not to pepper spray and not to do no shit. Check this shit out. Like,
Don't mace. Don't mace. Don't mace. Don't mace. Don't mace. Don't mace. I gotta find my little brother. Shit.
there's no reason in hell after all of that just happened and him being who he is, there ain't not no reason in hell. There ain't not no reason in hell how that whole club wasn't starting to get emptied and they start being able to walk past security back towards to where he was at. It was a fucking, listen, that was a robbery that was supposed to have been a robbery, man, and that's just all that shit was. But hold on. So now look, right? We got the whole situation. There is we know the come on, man. Anybody who goes and do anything, we know the energy when we somewhere, man. Like you know how it feels. So at the end of the day, like we all been there, and I know if he would have felt and when he did what he did and said how he said, that's when he felt the energy. But what made it shift to that though? You see what I'm saying? He was comfortable. He was chilling. He was in the crowd. You can see he was in the crowd when the shit cracked off. He got too close to motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They was already up on him. Yeah, hold on, we want your shit. And that first little melee, yeah, he probably did throw the first month, but they know again, we don't know what that conversation was. We don't know what provoked the whole interaction in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Because it was something went on right there. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, like that's where it started. And when you somewhere by yourself and you just some men not gonna be men. So you know, we all have a fight or flight response. You feel me? And some men is gonna fight, some men gonna run. You know what I'm saying? Like, and at the end of the day, he just chose to fight, knowing that I'm outnumbered. I might as well crack this shit off and go for what I know, cause I can't get out. Where he running to? He gotta fight. Like y'all, he in one of them situations where he ain't got no choice but to fight. So he chose to fight. But it should have been over. It should have been over. When he got pushed away, it should have been over. We just saw security get pushed back by motherfuckers. They jumping all in their faces and shit. They backing up. Guess what? It's on video. You can't dispute. You can't. They can't dispute that shit, can they? Exactly. Like, it's on video. Right? And at the end of the day, it's like, right? It should have been over. But y'all didn't have his shit. They didn't have his shit. So then, right, this is what happened.
Yes, Nana goes so hard. Brother, I'm in the field every day. Me and Devil are in the field every day. On my soul. Right?
As you can see at that moment, he still indeed has his rings and his chain on. Yeah, he has them on, right? And look at the people gathering around him. Look at the situation around him. There's nobody with him. He's alone. They don't have his shit. He's still watching them. There should no longer be a problem. There should be no more problems. There should not be no more. Come on, man. There should not be no more problems. After everything that we just saw, security, he finna pepper spray and all that, there should be no more problems. That shit should be over with. Nope.
I know you want to smile.
Now, when you see that, you tell me how. How? Where did the chain get snatched at? Where did the chain come off? Where did the ring come off? How? How? There's no way. And then it's like you standing there, mind you, Oh man, this is a lot of moving parts, and I can't believe that y'all actually let this get recorded and put out. Like, this is nuts in a fucking hat, bro. This is crazy work. Y'all gotta look, watch this, listen. Y'all finna hear somebody finna say something about a chain. Watch, ain't nobody else over there got no chain though. It's only one motherfucker over there with a chain on, gang. Like, watch this. Y'all finna somebody else say something about a chain. Watch this.
Hey, BBC News, y'all heard it already.
They killing us.
Bobby, ain't nothing sweet in here.
Now y'all telling me all them big ass security stood around, watched them. Oh man. That's crazy work, gang. Y'all just really motherfucker wanted that man Jay, and y'all, it was on. As soon as the bitches was on him, that nigga was in there probably finna fuck one of y'all baby mamas, one of y'all homie baby mamas. It was somebody he was in there finna take down. Bitch was finna take flight to his room immediately that night. Pow, pipe to mouth, over with. No answer, no nothing. You done. It's over. You're done. Oh man, you'd have been the nigga who Bobby Shmurda baby mama got beat by. Like. And whatever, gang. Like, motherfucker tried to rob, gang, and that's crazy, but this ain't good. This ain't a good look. This shit's on camera. Like, it's literally on camera. This is why you're not supposed to, bro, like, the security, gang, like, do y'all know how this makes y'all look and the gold room? And it's on camera. It's on the internet. Y'all tell me in the comments, man, what y'all think, man. How y'all feel about this? Y'all, bro, this crazy work. Hey, like, comment, subscribe, hit that hype button for me, man, if y'all really fucking with me. If you ain't, then shit, don't do none of it. You do. But if you do, I appreciate it.